has cancelled their scheduled performance at the Dubai Air Show following the Tejas crash that claimed the life of Wing Commander Naman Sayal. In fact, Dubai Air Show organizers are facing flack. My colleague Sagrika is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sagrika, any reason being cited by the U.S. Air Force for cancelling the scheduled performance?
I think the reason is just solidarity and humanity. And this is a post, it is so telling, Pratibha, where the organizers of the Dubai Air Show have been called out. And the display team of the U.S F-16, a pilot in that, expresses his thoughts. It's emotional, and it also wants one to think about, he also makes a mention of how many would say, the show must go on. That's a mindset. But what he says after that will actually make one think about the meaning of, life after a tragedy of this magnitude takes place. So he says, I'm going to read out one page from his Instagram handle where, Captain Heister says, before I share a personal note, I want to say that I'm grateful for everyone that has reached out asking about the team following the tragic accident at the Dubai Air Show. We were not involved and we are currently on our way home to the United States. Yesterday, on the final day of the Dubai Air Show, Indian Air Force Wing Commander Naman Sayal was killed, performing a fighter jet aerobatic demo in the Tejas. Our team was preparing our own airplane, to fly our own display. Though the show made the shocking decision to continue with the flying schedule, our team, along with few others, made the decision to cancel our final performance out of respect to the pilot, his colleagues and his family. I have a few personal notes to share, which, after this page. So I'm going to also read out those personal notes. But Pratibha, this part of the post is so telling. He says, though the show made the shocking decision to continue with the flying schedule, our team, along with a few others, made the decision to cancel our final performance out of respect to the pilot, his colleagues and the family. Over to you, Pratibha.
Okay, all right. So the U.S. Air Force showing solidarity. Srinjoy is also with us. And Srinjoy, a lot of criticism directed towards the Dubai Air Show organizers for continuing the program as scheduled.
Well, first of all, here is a U.S. Air Force pilot. He knows what it's like to fly a fighter plane. And he knows how difficult these things can get and how these troubles often happen from time to time. Now, he believes, of course, it's a personal view. This is not the view of the U.S. Air Force. It's not the view of the U.S. government, but it is his personal view. And it is valuable because he's a fighter pilot himself. He's probably a test pilot, young test pilot, a captain of the U.S. Air Force. And he believes that after such a disastrous moment, the air show should have been cancelled. It is his view, not the U.S. Air Forces, not the U.S. government's, but nevertheless, because he's a pilot himself and probably a test pilot, this is something that can be taken into consideration and taken very seriously, because he, as a pilot, like all of us, feels very strongly about such a tragedy.
Okay, all right. Sagrika and Srinjoy, thank you for joining us on the broadcast, showing his solidarity. The U.S. F-16 team has cancelled the performance. With that, a quick break. We'll be right back.